quite superstitious, because you may have wondered why I brought a few bits and pieces. In fact, I'll just explain to you. This is the first time he's ever been out of my house, so I'm a bit nervous about bringing him. He's made by an American Indian in the coastal Salish Nation, which is on the Pacific Northwest of Canada. I'm howling wolf, of course. Just to show you how silly some authors are, but he hangs by my front door. And in the morning before I go and write, I shouldn't really tell you this, I have to say, please help me. And then when I've had a good day's or even a bad day's writing, I have to say thank you. And it's just a thing, I don't like to do it otherwise. I don't even really like to say he's just a piece of wood, because he can hear me. Not, are you? And when I finish the book, this is really stupid, but I have a glass of champagne and I just give him a bit as well. Now you know why I write about spirits and things like that. I don't believe in them, but somehow I do, you know. Brilliant. So I've told you far too much, but there we go. The series is called Gods and Warriors, and so is the first book, because I couldn't think of a better title for one. I had various titles and it just wasn't right, and so in the end Puffin said, well actually, the series title is kind of good, why don't we go with that? So I wanted to have a wolf as a pet. Badgered my parents, please can I have a wolf? And they said no. You can Wimbledon, you can have a spaniel instead. There we go. Why did I like wolves? That probably goes back even further to when I was a baby and in Central Africa, and my parents had a great big Alsatian. You know, they look a bit like wolves. And she was called Sheba. She was a great guard dog, but she let me sort of clamber all over and pull her ears and things. I think because she thought of me as her cub. So my first memory ever is of a big wolf-like dog. And so when you ask a question like that's a really good question. There are the emotional things which really count, and then there's the technical stuff afterwards. Because if I'd had my first memory been of a deer or something, I might have wanted to write about a deer, but it would be a much harder job to make that deer useful as an ally. And you may have noticed that with Gods and Warriors, you know, a dolphin. You may think they're sort of smiley and happy, but they are top predators. They're very dangerous and very clever. The lion, you know, yeah, pretty dangerous, especially the lioness. And the falcon, fastest hunter in the world, pretty dangerous in a smaller way, but you don't see it coming. So they're useful, and they've got terrific senses that some of the humans haven't got.